Hi there, my friend. Today I want to share important news that I hope will be of interest to you. We have a new online forum for encouraging each other in our Bible reading. Because of that, in just a few days, I'll close our Digging Deeper Daily Facebook group. In my opinion, that group never really fulfilled what was needed for building a sense of community among all those following the Digging Deeper Daily Reading Plan. Over the 3.5 years or so of its existence, over 2,000 people signed up for that group, but most never came back to participate in it. Our new forum is located at biblereaders.info. Again, I'll give that address, biblereaders.info, spelled as one word. This is a dedicated forum only for us. It has these categories. Look what I found. This is the place where you can share almost anything, especially the verses that are meaningful to you. And then the second category is every weekend encouragement. This is for longer articles and testimonies. The third category is tech tips for Bible reading and listening. This is where you can get help and ask questions about the technology that we use for our Bible reading and listening. The fourth section is Prayer and Praise Forum. I hope this will be a key part of our forum and our fellowship together. The next section is Sharing Verse Images, and, finally, Announcements. One advantage of our new forum is that visitors and members will be able to find information readily. For this reason, when you share something in the Look What I've Found section of this forum, perhaps a short observation about a verse, please spell out the complete scripture reference completely, somewhere in the subject line. That way, someday in the future, someone doing a search on the internet or at our forum may find your post. The suggestion to have an every weekend encouragement section was made in one of the comments at the Facebook group. The idea was interesting to me, but I was a little worried that I would be the only one sharing there. I'm so happy that Carol Visser has already written a post for that section of our forum. I envision this section as containing devotionals or meditations that are about 1 or 2 pages long. And this is the perfect place for you to share your testimony. That's what Carol is doing. I'm aware that some of the people who listen to the Daily Bible Reading Podcast or follow the Read to Me Daily Reading Plan cannot or do not attend church. Some wives are forbidden to attend church by unbelieving husbands. We have one member of our forum already who lives in a predominantly Muslim country, and I have no idea whether he can attend a church or fellowship regularly. Some members may have disabilities that prevent them from being more active in churches. So while we recognize that an online community will never be able to take the place of a face-to-face fellowship, there is a valid ministry that we can provide in our forum to those who need it. I'm sure that some who listen to this podcast will be those whom we might call seekers. Maybe you haven't decided about believing in Jesus yet, but you're interested in what you're reading in the Bible and you have questions. The new forum is for you too. Ask your questions. Perhaps we should add a new section just for you, and if you have a title for that new section, write to me, please. The best place on our forum now for you to ask your questions is the Look What I Found section. But if you don't want to ask your question publicly, look at the posts made by some of the other members and send a private message to one of them via the forum. If you don't get an answer right away, please choose one of our moderators, and I'm sure that they will answer. I hope that a number of our forum members will make the Prayer and Praise section a place they visit frequently. I hope we can develop a roster of regular prayer warriors. In the Facebook group, few people ever shared a prayer request. I did that several times, even once recently, and the results were amazing. It is the Prayer and Praise section of our forum that will show if we are becoming a real community or not. Let prayer be the main strategy of our lives and of our fellowship together. In the top Look What I Found section, I would like to see 10 or more people sharing every day. That's my prayer request for you today. And ask God to show something to you as you read the Bible, and then when a verse jumps off the page, tell us why it's so meaningful for you. I request that you always say something about any verse that you share. Just a sentence is enough. And again, please put the completely spelled out reference somewhere in the subject line. This will help your comment to show up in search results. I hope many who listen to this podcast will include a visit to our forum once a week or so, and I'm so thankful to all who will be actively sharing. Even if you seldom visit, please know that the forum is there when you have a question or when you have an urgent need for prayer. Gail and I are planning to go together this time to Indonesia on October the 3rd. Normally I make my trips by myself. Gail will enjoy 2 weeks of being with Hannah's family, and of course I will too. Our grandkids in Jakarta are currently 10, 9, and 3 years old. But I stay longer, a total of 7 weeks. My prayer requests concerning our ministry there are these. Please pray that I can finish preparing these books for consultant checking that will take place in November and December: Exodus, Deuteronomy, Ecclesiastes, and several Psalms. Please pray that a good location can be found for all the consultant checking, where local people can be found who are willing to come daily to examine the Scriptures. Please pray for God to lead several skilled people to join our Bible translation organization in Indonesia, so that the whole Old Testament we are working on will be ready to publish in 2023. May the Lord bless you real good. Thanks so much for listening and praying.